at my life.
All right, so we're here on the Canadian Top 20, hosted by Adam Wilde, and we're sitting with Hedley. Did you guys want to introduce yourselves?
My name's Dave.
And my name's Jake. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm Dave and he's Jake?
Yeah, sorry.
But we are in the band Hedley.
Yeah,
That's good.
That's still a fact.
We do have the right people.
100%.
Okay. You guys, your new album just came out.
It did.
What are you most excited about and proud of on this album?
This is a really special album for us. It's our fourth one, and I think at this point in making the record, we were really pushing ourselves to say something. We didn't want to just come out with a record because we could. It was almost like a quest for substance, I guess, in a way. We needed to make sure for ourselves as we were writing these songs that we had something to say. We didn't want it to just be empty words and empty music. So we're really happy with the theme of this record and what it means, not just to us, but to our fans as well, and to a lot of people. That, we called it storms because everybody goes through storms in life, and the beauty of it is even the worst ones got to end. And our first single, Invincible, really speaks to the perseverance in life for a lot of people, and the ability to get through things and how much that means. So.
And so what is it like for someone to sort of be a fly on the wall while you guys are working, writing in the studio, that kind of thing?
Watch out, we've got a giant fly swatter.
Yeah, we actually
be careful.
We use it to make instruments and make music with. Even though we had a bunch of songs and we began recording, we were still writing and there was still new music coming out. So a lot of what happens in the studio is still very improvisational and very kind of off the cusp.
Usually on every record that we try to capture a song in a different manner. On the first record, it was Gunning, where we had recorded all four of us on acoustic guitars, and actually a total of about 8 or 9 of us playing the song at one time, and to get the bass of the track. And on this one, there's a song at the very end of the record that me and Jake are very proud of called I Won't Let You Go, which took a lot of time in the studio rehearsing it to dynamically build the song. And then
down
we
to
actually
the very smallest accents and how they
degree.
met with words and how it just flowed.
Yeah,
and it ended up being that we ended up improvising the second half of this 8-minute song
and tracked it live
off the floor, which was kind of different for us and almost a throwback classic style of recording. The way all of the greats sort of recorded all of their music was live off the floor, and we ended up doing around 30 takes of this 8-minute song.
Wow.
So it was a really long night, but we ended up choosing track take 26 or something.
We started with the best cracker, and then we added on a little bit of the cheese and a little bit of the pickle and stuff.
Sounds delicious.
The texture. Right?
Is that one of the ones that you produced on the album,
yes,
Jacob?
Yeah.
How was that like for you as producing, and for Dave, for being one of the band members working with Jacob as a producer?
It was a real challenge, to be quite honest, because I think a producer's primary objective is to be objective and to be, in a very constructive way, critical of what's going on. And as a songwriter, almost 100% of the time, if you write a song, you go, oh, I wrote this song and it's amazing, I'm so happy with it. And it's the producer's job to go, you're right, it's great, that's fantastic, now let's do this and let's try this instead. And really, it's the producer's job to really focus that vision in. So for me to sort of switch perspectives and be just as critical of myself was just a little bit more challenging to maintain that objectivity. But ultimately, going through an experience like that, I feel like I've really developed a lot of skills that I didn't have before.
Okay, cool.
For myself and the other guys, I know, and this is Jake included, on the last record, The Show Must Go, we had the opportunity to work with 4 different producers, and we did the record in essentially 4 different parts. So that really was a lesson in being able to put yourself into any situation, and the same would be with co-writing, I guess, putting yourself into any situation and being able to do what you do best and always bring that to the table first. So I would say that'd be the same with Jake. It's not because all of a sudden my friend and singer is producing this song that I'm going to feel entitled to assert my opinion more. I'm still going to do the exact same thing, serve the song, and if anyways, it was a very personal thing, because since the song does mean so much to me and Jake, we both paid extra care to delivering something that was new and fresh, and take liberties a little bit. Like, this is our 4th record, and a song like that we wouldn't have been able to write until now. So a very proud moment for both of us, and he did a great job, by the way. It was an absolute pleasure.
That's good. Would you do it again?
Absolutely.
Yep.
And I think in a bigger way next time. It's just one of those small steps. We don't ever really like to, for as irrational and impulsive as we can be sometimes, I think, as far as our recording process or our artistic process goes, we like to take small steps and always be taking risks, but in almost a controlled environment.
Cool. And so looking ahead, what's coming up for you guys in the next little while?
Well, we have a fantastic fantastically big tour that we're so excited about, and we've now devoted the rest of our schedules to locking ourselves in a rehearsal space and putting together this show for our fans. And this is the most exciting part for us. Once we make these songs, it's how we're going to perform them, it's how we're going to approach this performance, and how we're going to give our fans a show they've never seen and didn't expect from us.
Awesome.
We got our work cut out for us, man.
No kidding, no kidding. I really want to thank you guys for coming in to talk with us.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Thanks, man.